do you believe it? The legend of Lamborghini, the world's leading supercar brand, actually originated from an insult. A farmer who made tractors was looked down upon and mocked with the words, "Don't teach me how to make supercars, you're just a tractor maker." And then, from that very humiliation, one of the greatest car brands on the planet was born. Lamborghini, from an ordinary tractor to a symbol of pride, speed, and luxury. That journey was filled with blood, tears, painful falls, and victories that made the whole world take notice. In the next 30 minutes, let's travel back in time to explore the story that has never faded, how an Italian farmer turned pain into an immortal legend. The farmer's boy and his fascination with machines. Ferruccio Lamborghini was born in 1916 in a poor farming village in Italy. His family worked the fields for a living. From an early age, Ferruccio showed he was different. While other boys his age tended cattle and crops, young Ferruccio was drawn to machines. Whenever he had the chance, he would take apart farming equipment just to see how it worked. He wasn't the kind of boy who followed books or rules. Instead, he loved tinkering, experimenting, and turning old, worn-out parts into something new. That passion for mechanics grew with him. During World War II, Ferruccio was drafted into the Italian army, working in the technical division repairing military vehicles. Those brutal war years gave him invaluable, hands-on knowledge of engines, machines, and engineering. When the war ended, Italy was left devastated. Farmers lacked machinery to rebuild their lives, yet the demand to restore the nation was immense. And for Ferruccio, this was the opportunity of a lifetime. From war machines to Lamborghini tractors. With his vision and skills, Ferruccio began buying abandoned military vehicles left behind on the battlefield. He dismantled them, salvaged engines, wheels, gearboxes, and transformed them into tractors for farmers. Lamborghini tractors quickly became the pride of rural Italy. They were reliable, affordable, and easy to repair. Piece by piece, Ferruccio's creations helped farmers revive their land, and soon, the name Lamborghini Trattori became well known. Within just a few years, Ferruccio was a wealthy businessman. He expanded his empire beyond tractors, producing air conditioning systems, heating equipment, and even fine wine. Lamborghini had become an industrial brand to be reckoned with in Italy. But success in tractors wasn't enough. Inside Ferruccio burned another passion, one far faster, louder, and more glamorous: cars. The fateful encounter with Enzo Ferrari. Ferruccio loved speed. By the 1950s, he owned several sports cars, including Ferraris, Italy's pride and joy. But something always irritated him: his Ferraris often broke down, especially the clutch system. As an engineer, Ferruccio knew exactly what the issue was. So he decided to meet Enzo Ferrari himself to offer feedback. That meeting, however, changed history forever. Enzo Ferrari, proud and arrogant, dismissed him coldly. "You are just a farmer making tractors. Don't tell me how to build sports cars." Those words struck Ferruccio like a slap in the face. He returned home in silence. But inside, a fire had been lit. "If he thinks I'm just a tractor maker, then I will build a sports car better than Ferrari." Entering the world of supercars. Not long after, Ferruccio Lamborghini founded Automobili Lamborghini in Sant'Agata Bolognese, a small town near Modena. His goal was crystal clear: to create sports cars that were powerful and luxurious, yet easier to drive and more reliable than Ferraris. In 1964, the Lamborghini 350 GT was born, the company's first sports car. With a mighty V12 engine and elegant design, it made an instant impression. People began to notice this new challenger, Lamborghini. But Ferruccio wanted more. He wanted a car that would forever etch Lamborghini's name into history. And in 1966, he unveiled the Lamborghini Miura. Miura, the explosion that changed history. The Miura wasn't just a car. It was a revolution. With a mid-engine layout, a daring innovation at the time, the Miura is considered the world's first modern supercar. When it debuted at the Geneva Motor Show, the world was stunned. Its sensual curves, thunderous roar, and unmatched performance instantly made it an icon. From being dismissed as a tractor maker, Lamborghini was suddenly standing toe-to-toe with Ferrari, even seen as a serious threat. The Miura didn't just elevate Lamborghini, it changed the course of automotive history. It opened the era of the supercar. Triumphs and trials. But success is never permanent. In the 1970s, the oil crisis hit hard. Demand for supercars plummeted. After years of pouring his heart into the company, Ferruccio made the painful decision to sell Automobili Lamborghini and retire. The company entered turbulent times. Ownership changed hands multiple times, financial troubles mounted, and bankruptcy loomed more than once. Yet somehow, Lamborghini refused to die. With each fall came a resurrection. The Countach, with its radical wedge shape and scissor doors opening upward, became an icon of the 1970s and 1980s. Then came the Diablo, the Murcielago, and the Gallardo, each model carrying the flame of Lamborghini through stormy decades. Aventador and a new era. In 2011, Lamborghini introduced the Aventador, a flagship V12 masterpiece for the 21st century. With its aggressive, angular design and raw power, the Aventador wasn't just a car. It was a statement: Lamborghini is alive, and it is stronger than ever. Today, the brand continues with models like the Aventador, the Huracan, and the Urus, the groundbreaking luxury SUV. And as the world shifts toward hybrids and electric vehicles, Lamborghini is preparing for the future while never losing its explosive, untamed spirit. Lessons from a legend. Looking back, the story of Lamborghini is more than just the story of a car company. It is the story of a man. A farmer who was underestimated. An engineer who was insulted. A man who, instead of surrendering, chose to rise. Ferruccio Lamborghini proved that sometimes, an insult can be the greatest gift. It can ignite the fire within us to achieve what others believe impossible. Today, when a Lamborghini roars down the street, it is not just the sound of an engine. It is the echo of history, a reminder: never underestimate anyone. Because from disrespect, legends can be born. The journey of Lamborghini, from tractors to supercars, is living proof that there are no limits to dreams. If you've ever been underestimated, mocked, or dismissed, remember Ferruccio Lamborghini. Turn your wounds into strength. Show the world that you are not just a tractor maker, but someone who can write your own legend. Backhand index pointing right. Subscribe now, because more inspiring stories of supercars and the people behind them are waiting. And who knows, maybe you will find the motivation to begin your own extraordinary journey. Rocket.